just left the Lion pub on Blakey Ridge. Very windy, very wet night. Nice place, good food. Had a shower in the toilet, but it's only open while the pub's open. And now we're off to do 17 or so, 17, 18 miles to a place called Littlebeck, which is just beyond Grosmont, for our last night before tomorrow hopefully finishing. Weather is rubbish, it's cold, very windy, and the rain's due to come any minute. I don't know how much footage I'll get done today, but I'll do the best I can. Right, let's get going. So I've seen this on many of a YouTube video. Very nice. You can't see it very well because my light's in the backpack. But dome shaped, seat all around. Nice place to shelter. I can't remember the significance of it, but if I do find out, I'll maybe put something in the description below or a link. Morning guys, so it is the last day today. We are on day 13 for our trip, and morning Mark. And we are at Newton House Farm campsite. We had a very tough 18 plus odd miles yesterday in 45-mile-an-hour winds, torrential rain. We were soaked through the skin, very, very cold, bordering on hypothermia. I think it was absolutely shivering. Got to this campsite. Campsite is on a steep slope, so it's difficult to pitch your tent anyway, and it's 45-mile-an-hour winds, and there's no way the Copper Spur HV-1 is going to stand up in 45-mile-an-hour winds. It's an ultralight 10, and it's not made for that sort of weather. So we phoned the campsite owner because we noticed there was 2 camping pods up there, and we were lucky enough to grab one there. Myself, Joe and Matt are in this one, and then Stephen and Mark are in that one behind me. And I can't tell you, I felt like we won the lottery last night by ending up in there. It was warm, it was cosy, it had underfloor heating, so we've laid everything out on the floor to try and dry as much as possible. We're still got quite a bit of damp and wet gear. We're just going to pack up, get going, get to Robin Hood's Bay. We've got to be there before 4 o'clock because that's when the minibus picks us up from Packhorse and are going to take us back to Kirkby Stephen, where we'll spend the night there and then drive back home tomorrow. So I shall bring you back when we're back on the trail. nasty. In the distance. So we are a mile out of Horska and I've come across Coast and Camplight, and I have not seen anything on any forums or information sites about this. It's got Honesty Shop that the boys will go to because they can't pass an Honesty Shop without delving into it. Nice little caravan camping for chickens. So yeah, it's probably only about 5.5 miles outside of Robin Hood's Bay, but if you want to camp and then do the last 5 miles or stop off, there you go, Honesty Box Caravan.
I'm summoning the goats.
So there's our first glimpse of Robin Hood's Bay. Not far to go now. So we have come through Robin Hood's Bay village and we are now just going down the slipway without trying to fall over the last 20 metres, onto the beach. So for those of you that have watched this whole series, you may have looked back to realise that I dipped my toes, well not literally my toes, the front of my boot, and picked up a stone from St Bees. And yes, I have still got that stone. I've carried it for the last 3 years and it has been it's done probably about 500 miles, not just the 192 of the coast to coast, but I've still got it with me, and we are now in a minute going to throw them all into the sea. So all 4 pebbles from 29th of the 5th 2021 and now 31st of the 5th 2024 going into the sea. 3, 2, 1. Hey! Sorry? Yeah.
Is it just up there? Yeah. It's down to do though, isn't it? Sorry? It's just in front. Yeah, you left up there.
So now back at Kirkby Stephen, ready to spend the last night in the tents before we go home. So Matt, what's your take on your first long distance hike?
I'll do it again.
Do it again?
I'll do it again.
Best bit?
The pod.
The pod.
Getting out of the rain.
Yeah. And the worst bit?
The rest.
The rest, the whole of it.
No. The blisters.
Blisters, sore feet.
And the rain.
And the rain, yeah. It was pretty heavy going this half, wasn't it?
I'll do the first half.
Yeah, come back and do the first half. 100%. Joe, you've done all 190 odd miles.
Yeah.
What's your summary? Keep it clean.
It was pretty good, to be fair.
Yeah.
First half's better.
First half was better.
Yeah,
What?
better
Because it was good weather.
Don't rub it in.
Cool. Stephen, anything you got to say about the whole hike?
No, it's enjoyable, good company.
Yeah.
It was nice seeing the moorlands, probably in not their worst, but pretty much close to their worst.
Yeah.
So, hearing what they're actually like and experiencing.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah.
jolly good show.
Good.
Got my
Good.
underwear on there.
Hey? No, I don't want your underwear on there. I don't. Mark's in the shower, so I can't ask Mark. I might ask him in a minute. Okay, so we are now got the pack horse minibus back to Kirkby Stevens. So we're at Kirkby Stevens campsite, and I'll just show you where over there in the middle, packed up. And I just thought I'd do a very quick reflection to say that it's been a really interesting 8 days. For those of you who watched the whole series, I really appreciate that. But it's really been a hike of two halves. The first 5 days that we did 3 years ago were scorching hot, rocky terrain. It was very dry. And the second half has been wet, windy, boggy, muddy, and much more testing than I think in some ways than the first half. It's been a real challenge. I don't know if the videos are going to come out as well as that can be expected. One, because I'm using a new camera. I've changed from the GoPro to the Osmo Action 4, and some of the times I've been using this new DJI mic. But a lot of the time I've had to use both hiking poles for pretty much every step of the way. And that's because a month before I came out, I sustained a bit of an injury. Turned out that injury didn't cause me any problems at all whatsoever, but day 3 of the second half, my knee swelled up like a balloon. So the last 5 days at sometimes have been pretty agonising, and there were times when I wasn't sure whether I was going to get through it. But we got through it, I made it, and I'm pleased that I've completed it. And I think on reflection, there's 5 of us here, and all of us are all on our own journey. Everybody's on their own journey. I don't know why the other 4 done it, other than the fact that I organised it, but I don't know their reasons behind doing it. Everyone has their own reasons. Mine wasn't just because I like backpacking, just because I like wild camping or hiking. It's much more deeper than that. For me, it was a mental challenge. It was about learning resilience, yeah, it's difficult to articulate and put into words. I guess in some ways it might be spiritual, and it's quite emotional when I got to the end, which I haven't shared with anybody, but we got there. I'm pleased that I managed to get it done when there were times that I wasn't 100% sure whether I would or not. So thank you very much everybody for watching. I'll try and leave links in the description below to the places that I've seen and I've been to, but I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching and subscribing or staying with me if you've managed to get to the end of this series, and I shall see you on the next one. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye bye.